Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time you're watching. So today we've got a nice big job on our hands at KLF. We've got this VW transporter in for our two-stage paint correction. It's going to take us about 4 days and it's costing our client £900. But that includes a two-stage correction on the outside, an engine bay clean, a 7-year ceramic coating across the entire vehicle, and an interior deep clean. So you're getting a lot of work here for the price. It's brilliant. So basically it's quite battered on the outside. There's a few marks here and there, as you'll find out throughout the video. And we managed to rectify a lot of it. There's a few bits here and there that might have needed a bit more attention than a two-stage, but we've went as far as we possibly can for our client, because this is a very loyal client of ours. Just a month ago, we'd done their Mercedes E-Class in the same works as this, and that came out beautifully and they were over the moon, so they booked in the transporter too. And then we're getting them both onto maintenance. So yeah, it's going to be a nice job to watch. And the transformation is going to be mega, especially with this colour as well. This colour pops when it's done. Flat red, and yeah, it's a good job to watch. So enjoy, and I'm sure you will. And yeah, I'll see you when I'm doing the van. Well people, that's a little test patch done there. What we've decided to go with is the forced rotation polisher, purely because it's a van and all the flat panels just make the forced rotation so easy to use, instead of using the rotary and then having to go even heavier on the refine because of the rotary marks, where we can do a much nicer job with a forced rotation with a wool pad and a heavy cut compound from Koch Chemie. And you know what, I'm totally satisfied with them results, and I'm sure the customer will be too. It's made a day and night difference. I mean, it's a flat red, and flat colours are a nightmare. And then on top of that, it's a Volkswagen colour, which the clear coat on them is so bloody hard. Like, it's one of the hardest types of paints to correct, really, because of how hard the clear coat is and how hard it is to cut through. But them results, absolutely smashing. And when this van's done, God, is it going to look beautiful. Well people, we are on the second day of doing the heavy cut on the transporter now, and as you can tell by my voice, I'm not feeling the best, and the day's just been a very, very slow one. We've got half of the car chopped, and we're on the second half now, well, van. And there's some bits that are a bit stubborn, so I know I said I was going to use the forced rotation, but because of how stubborn these bits are being, we're going to bring out the big guns with the rotary and properly chop this thing, because it needs it. There's a lot of hedge marks on this side. That side weren't too bad, and it's pretty much near enough perfect now, but this side has just been a bit more stubborn. So we're going to bring out this and chop everything up basically and get it perfect. Well people, that is now the transporter fully cut, and god, that has took a long time. 3.5 days, no, yeah, 3.5 days on just cutting this thing. It was so bad. There was hedge and bush marks all across this side, loads of deep marks everywhere. It was just a nice big challenge. We also took the bonnet bra off, and there was a few little bits underneath the bonnet bra that we've had to give a bit of attention to. There is a few bits where like the paint's actually like chipped off because of the bonnet bra, which we can't do anything about unfortunately, but it's going back on straight after anyways, so you won't see it. Oh yeah, honestly this has took so long, and we even had to bring out the rotary. We did say at the beginning we're just going to use the forced rotation because of all the flat panels. That didn't last long, did it? The second I got onto this side with all the bush marks and hedge marks, yeah, the rotary came straight out because that was the only thing that was going to chop it up. So yeah, we've got plenty of content on this van, and we've still got half a day to go, and then a day after that as well. So we're just going to get it refined, because basically with the heavy cutting, especially with the rotary, it does leave its own marks into the paintwork. It'll be quite hazy. There'll be a few minor little hazy swirl marks too, just from the rotary and from the heavy cut in general, even with the forced rotation. So we're just going to basically refine that out. It'll boost the gloss massively in the van. Like this red, you think it's popping now, wait until it's been refined. Oh my, it'll look brilliant. Especially with it being a flat red too, it'll just look gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to get that refined, get into the minor marks out caused from the heavy cutting, get it panel prepped, coated, interior done, and we're finally finished. So yeah, let's get it done. Well people, after 4 days of extensive graft on this stunning VW transporter, we finally got it done. All polished up, all coated, engine bay cleaned, interior deep cleaned, and we even done the pop top, which a lot of detailers won't do just because of the hassle. But like I say in every single video, all or nothing. So yeah, that's finally done. We've got a lot of defects out the paintwork, and I mean a lot, because this thing was absolutely battered, as you can see on the videos. Obviously, the passenger side, like I said, full of hedges, full of bush marks, a lot. So there is a few bits around here that I haven't been able to rectify, but everything's massively improved. And that's the whole point of detailing, and massively improve everything. Obviously, there is a lot of marks I actually have completely removed, but there's just a few bits there that like probably needed a bit more attention, like maybe sanding or something like that, just to get it bang on. But we've gone as far as we can with the two-stage correction. We even brought out the rotary just to make sure we can get that even deeper correction, because we were originally going to go with the forced rotation, but we switched to the rotary on this side just to make sure we can get it as perfect as possible. So obviously we're only quite limited with the cut on the forced rotation because it's an oscillating machine, whereas obviously the rotary straight clockwise motion, faster cut, more heat, cuts a lot better basically, so we can get a much better job on this side. That side weren't too bad, so we didn't need it. So yeah, what a job and what a graft. 4 days, eh? It certainly needed it, to say the least, and I'm sure the customer is going to be over the moon. We have previously done this customer's Mercedes E-Class in for the same works. Obviously, it didn't take as long, and it was a little bit cheaper because it's only a Mercedes E-Class, a lot smaller than the Transport. That was also absolutely battered. They actually thought that that one needed it a lot more than this one, but honestly, in my opinion, this one was worse. But they travel the world in this. Like they've just been to Snowdonia and back, all the way to Wales, and we're in the northeast of England here, so it's quite a long trek. So they take this everywhere. So it is going to get battered just because of the nature of how many miles you're doing. And you know what? It's built for it. It's a transporter with a camper conversion in the back. I wouldn't expect anything different. And I love these vans. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. What a stunning van and what a stunning transformation. If you want any of this work for your own car, don't hesitate to get in touch with klfdetailing.com and we can see what options we have for you. And also, if you haven't already, check out our new KLF Car Care product line. I'll leave the link in the description. It's klfcarcare.com. And we've just brought out our first detailing product, which is our Forgotten Cherry air freshener. Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe. Get about 1,500 sprays in here. You only need about 3 in the car, so it lasts you a long time and it smells unbelievable. We are currently doing a one-time offer of 2 for the price of 1. So you put 2 in your basket, you get half the price slashed off, so you get 1 for free. It's a one-time deal, and it's purely because of the fact that this is our first batch, and I'm not too happy with how strong the dye is in here. And as a detailer, I'm going to be using this in all sorts of different cars, and I'm not 100% confident using it on cream interiors. So I just want to get this batch gone, tweak the formula, and just basically I'm probably going to just make it a clear bottle, like a clear dye, because I don't really see the point in like bright red colours and stuff like that. It's like it just needs to do the job and do the job good. And I feel like the dye limits it. So I just want it to be a little bit better. I'm just going to get this batch gone. So 2 for the price of 1. It'll never be happening ever again. So make the most of it while you can. If you've got a cream interior, I'd probably just hesitate, to be fair. I haven't had any problems yet, but it's just my own instincts. I don't trust it. So yeah, obviously, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please get in touch if you need anything. Thank you and goodbye.